As the war raged on in the west, Rohan was beginning to feel the financial and manpower strain on its expanding kingdom. So much so that Enedwaith were about to launch a surprise assault across the Gwathlo and onto Londaya. At the same time, units from Dunland would lay waste to the small forts and villages located along the southern bank of the river. Eomer the Conqueror, as he had become colourfully known, needed to deal with the Dunland threat before he could advance onto the settlement of Tharbad. And in Londaya, Lord Hama and his retinue would be equally tested in their defence of their city. All the while, Theodred hesitated on his advance against Dunlarach, waiting to see if he would need to rescue Hama or not. However, Captain Penda had no such reservations, and planned to lead his small but effective force towards the town of Bairig. It was carnage across the frontier. Prince Theodred, on the other hand, was having far more success. His advance from Calenhad alongside Elfhelm had been unchecked, and in fact had indeed been supported by General Faramir of Osgiliath. The combined forces of Gondor and Rohan gathered on the shores of the island of Cair Andros, trapping the valuable First Lieutenant Gothmog of Mordor within its walls. Victory here for the Allies could provide the turning point in the War of the East. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our Rohan campaign on Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer. So, last episode, very successful. We managed to wipe out a few enemy forces in the region of Enedwaith, and Brego managed to survive against significant odds. So we managed to maintain him. He is currently laying siege to Balorn over in the west, the last rebel province after last episode's rebellion. But right now our focus is going to be on Cair Andros. So we are laying siege to the fortress. We're just waiting on a few other reinforcing troops to arrive in the area to fully support Prince Theodred. We're going to attack anyway. We're not going to wait for these guys to arrive. I'm just sort of saying that they are on their way, and so before he presses on from Cair Andros, we'll be waiting for these last three companies to arrive in his army. But we're going to be fighting at Cair Andros today. That's going to be our first engagement today. We're actually going to be able to drag in Faramir, I think, to this fight, so that'll be good. We'll get our Gondorian allies involved in the battle. We'll use our ballista to break open the gates and let our allies charge in and take the brunt of the assault. Hopefully we're not going to cause Faramir to be killed. I'm going to try and protect him as best I can, because I'd rather not lose Faramir from Gondor's defences, so that's what we're going to be doing there. We're also going to be launching a three-pronged attack. Now, I can't obviously see it at the moment, but apparently, according to one eagle-eyed viewer, the Dunland clans do own another province to the north of Tharbad, apparently. And when the Palantir makes the map visible at the beginning of each turn, there is apparently another province up in the north of Tharbad. So even if I strike all three of these towns at the same time, Tharbad, Bairig, and Dunlarach, I nearly forgot the name. Even if I strike all three at the same time and take all three at the same time, we still have one more to go. So regardless of whether that's the case or not, I'm still going to attack all three. I think restricting the enemy's Doomstack army to the north beyond Tharbad will be fine. Once we've taken these three, we can move some reinforcements to Tharbad for Eomer, because I think I'll get Eomer. Where is he? There he is. I'll get Eomer or Theoden, or maybe both of them, to head north and just deal with what's up there. So yeah, it'd be good to get some extra generals up this way as well, if we can spare any. Do we have any spare anywhere? We have Fastred there, we have Pieda there, Hama's there, nobody there. Erkenbrand, that makes them unhappy. Yes. Old Wolf, that makes them unhappy. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to spare any generals. That's why I'm kind of hoping that Captain Penda will be able to get himself upgraded to a general, just to help us out a little bit. Right, so apart from that little update, let's get started with today's first engagement. Prince Theodred, Faramir, and Elfhelm versus 1st Lieutenant Gothmog. So let's see how long the Mordor forces can survive in the fortress. Attack! Okay, so I have quite a substantial amount of siege equipment. I made sure I built these in the turn flip. So this is Cair Andros, a nice big open one-sided battlefield here. One-sided, literally one-sided. We're only attacking one end. Doesn't look like you can attack anywhere else. So yeah, there we go. So we're going to have to just basically break open the gate and then hope that my allies will come and take the brunt of the attack. It looks like we're going to be able to attack this without being shot at by the towers. I don't think they have ballista towers. It didn't look like they did. But also my ballistas were right up close, and I'm wondering if maybe that meant I was able to not worry so much about having to defend against long-range tower shots or something. I don't know. Right, let's grab ladder and ladder. Like that. So that's all of my ladders taken up. There we go. So you guys are there. Lovely. Archers can go up front here. Okay. Right, now then. I'm going to give the Royal Guard, of course, to Prince Theodred. And Elfhelm, you're actually going to lead the rest of the Rohan cavalry forces. And then we're going to have, except for the horse archers, who we're going to keep separate. I might actually put them there. Okay. Oh, they are arrow towers, but we are apparently still in range. That's not good. Oh, goodness me. Let's back up from that. Break that gate open before we lose everybody in the ballista team. Oh, we popped a hole in it. Allies are coming in from our western flank. Let's have a look at what they have. I didn't actually check. So we've got some archer militia, territorial guards. They've got a ballista as well. But the rest of the army's not moving. Lebanon Marines, they'll move once the gate comes down, I expect. There's the gate. Excellent stuff. Well, the tower stopped shooting, so I'm guessing the enemy vacated the wall. Oh, our allies are still not moving 100%. Maulers there. I'm wondering if I should get my archers to man these ladders here. Right, back away. Let's get my axes over here. Back away. Right. They're not shooting you from here, apparently. We don't have a huge amount of ammunition left. I'm going to let my allies charge through the gate to begin with. I'm going to try and focus on this tower. Try and get at least one tower down. That'd be good. Let's just fast forward. don't think we're going to knock a tower down, personally, but give it a try. Why hasn't Faramir moved with the rest of his army? That's what I want to know. This is a stone tower after all. Our allies are arriving in front of my army. They're not going for the gate. That's disappointing. Are you going to take up my... Oh, you're taking up my ladders. Okay, great. Oh, you're going to take up my equipment. Right, okay. Oh, Ballista is out of ammo. Let's get you out of the way. Maybe that's why the rest of the ally army isn't moving. They're waiting for these guys to come and claim my siege equipment. I don't know why they're trying to take this siege equipment, because also you guys are losing loads of men to those towers. That's brilliant. Well done. Yeah, I don't know why they're taking the battering rams for, because the gate's open. What was the point? Just waiting to see what they do. Absolutely nothing, apparently. Oh, the ballista's firing as well. They're shooting that tower. Oh, they're shooting the wall. I mean, I prefer if they didn't. I am going to occupy this afterwards. Oh, now they're moving. You're taking my siege equipment. Where are you going? What is the AI doing here? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, well... What are we up against? Oh, Morgul's chosen there. Okay. Well... Are our allies actually going in there now? They are. Okay, now they're going in. Right. Get those ladders moving. Goodness me, Gondor, you've lost loads of men already. I'm going to support them from the walls to begin with. I'm going to let them go inside. Move my archers over there. Gondor's marching in. The rest of the Gondor force is moving in as well. I'm going to try and support them. I'm not going to try and take over this battle. I'm going to let them kind of march in themselves.
The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Oh, we're going to lose some men to those javelins. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Oh, I can only put one ladder up there. Oh, that's not good. Right. Well. Don't mind getting my ladders up on the wall, that'd be great.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms.
Oh, they're bringing... Oh, those ladders look really crooked.
Siege towers are at the walls.
Those javelins are moving around this way. Oh, hold on. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have let go of those. Put those ladders over there. Right, we're going to get my axes inside here. Bit of armor piercing. Our allies have their spearmen helping. Don't send your archers onto the wall. That's just silly. That's just silly. Come on, Axeman. Get in there. Hurry up. Oh, I can't move my archers now because some of them are stuck at the top of the ladder. Oh, that's not good. This is turning out to be a very interesting siege. Come on, Axes, climb up that tower. We're still getting shot by the tower, though.
The valor and force of our arms. Be ready, archers.
If I can wait for those Mughal tribesmen to get out of the way. Axemen are trying to march to the front to try and help with the fight here. It's getting blocked everywhere. There's only 12 halberds left though, so...
If we continue like
Ah,
this,
my banner carrier got a kill. Nice. If you can climb that tower a little quicker, that would be good. On the wall. There's maulers coming off the wall. Yes, they are. Right, let's try and get these axemen over here. We can now even move on and bring in my spearmen to assist here. Gondor cavalry's coming in. Nice. Actual decent cavalry. Some cavalry militia. Marines, Gondor militia infantry, lovely. So we've got some good infantry coming in now. Right. Try and encircle these orc maulers. Ah, Gondor, you're sending some black... Oh, is that Faramir going on the wall, though? That might be Faramir going on the wall. Right. Let's get some axemen over there to help. Here we go. All my axemen going up. These archers have just been shot to smithereens. I can't really move them anywhere. I'm still going to get shot. I suppose I can move them onto the other side of this wall. Kill off these last few maulers and we'll be good. And we're down to the last 10. Hurry up! Those towers are killing me. Oh. They are actually stuck off the wall there. Can I not? There's no way to claim those ladders, is there? Because I'm going to have to commit these guys. I've got no other choice. Oh, can you shoot maybe instead? Oh wow, my axemen are getting demolished. Okay, forget that tactic then. Wait, why are you down there? No, you fools. Let our allies deal with that. We've lost too many men on that wall now. It looks like our allied Gondor militia is starting to work its way around to the enemy generals. That's good.
Our men are in command of the castle.
Nice.
Our men no longer command the castle.
Oh, not so nice. Right, horse archers get inside. Right, let's bring our spearmen around there. Everybody just get out of the way. I'm just going to fast forward because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So, what we want to try and do is have our cavalry come round the back of the enemy. Might even get Elfhelm down here. Do. Okay, right. Horse archers come up here. Oh, actually, get yourself into formation first. Try and get my cavalry up. I'm going to use my horse archers to basically shoot the enemy general in the back if we can. There we are. Right. Horse archer units. 1 and 2. Yeah, we're just going to pummel the back of this general's bodyguard. It sounds like it could be good. We've got all those Muhad tribesmen up there too. Yeah, I'm leaving them alone for now. Actually, no, I can get these archers to do that. I can get these archers to deal with them. My infantry and horse archers should do a pretty good number on those bodyguard there. So archers, you can form up there. Let's bring Elfhelm out the way. I say, why are you losing men and how are you fighting? I've tried to keep you out of this. Let Gondor deal with this. There's Gothmog. Look at this character model. He has an actual character model as well. Brilliant. And archers are in place, so start shooting those tribesmen. We've actually bloodied him quite a lot. We're doing quite good. We're doing quite good. Hopefully my archers can help a little bit there at least. Alright, well, let's just fast forward for now.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I mean, that was a while ago. They're at 71% now. I don't know why the announcer gets so slow at announcing things sometimes.
Get ready to ride out. Get ready to ride out.
With all my archers here to help against those Mughal tribesmen. I'm going to get my axemen to form up here and we're going to get them into the fight. Charge down that hill. So the enemy Mughal tribesmen are on 46. One volley of arrows from my 3 archers. Takes it down to less than 40. Good. Axemen charge in. We get a decent charge. And Gothmog is right there. Oh, and he killed one of my guys. He is cut off from the rest of his unit, though.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on, men, get Gothmog. Gone down to 46. They have wrecked our allies' cavalry. Two. One more. Done. So it is literally just Gothmog left and his retinue. It's taken a while, but we're getting there. What the hell just happened? Why did some of my men disband from their group? I don't understand what just happened there. Gothmog's still there, cut off. Let's get my axemen out. We'll line up my cavalry. See if we can run Gothmog down. Or should we just let my allies take the kill? Yeah, see if we can get a charge in. See if one of my bodyguards can deal the fatal kill. Nope, apparently not. I think it's, yeah, it's just him. It is literally just him.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies
There we
dead.
go.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Well, there we are, I suppose. 238 losses for us, 553 for Faramir and his militia. I mean, most of his army was militia, so it's kind of understandable. 506. All of Gothmog's garrison has been wiped out, but we, most importantly, have taken Cair Andros. So, let's get back to the campaign map and see what that does. Right, so Cair Andros has been taken and
Victory!
we have also wiped out a very influential enemy general. I'm going to sack it for now. We have a spare general available, so I don't need to completely wipe out everybody that's involved inside the fortress. Has our culture actually been impacting this place? Not really. I wondered if us being there at Calenhad was lending any kind of help with the culture. We're at 32% there. That's not bad. We've actually started to gather the infantry unit cards. That's even better. Okay, so let's look at retraining some infantry. I'm guessing that's probably just going to be, yeah, Armsman's Guild. It's probably going to be that, and a blacksmith. Way station. Following units can be retrained. More orders, steps. Oh, get rid of that then. Carpenter's Hut and Slave Pit. Okay, so we'll keep the rest of the buildings. So that's that. That's all fine. Right. Okay. So let's see if we can dedicate this little extra wealth we've just gained to upgrading some more economic stuff. So we've got Callan Had building roads. That'll be done in 2 turns. That's good. We've got farms there. Edoras, you can't... I mean, you've got chicken farming, but there's nothing else really economical at the moment. I really want to get Entwaid, Onadrith, and Tirith Anduin upgraded as much as possible. So there's 1 turn for the farm up there. We can get farms at Onadrith as well. So every little helps, basically. Every little bit helps. I mean, Folberg, we are able to recruit stuff from you, so I'm wondering if maybe just... It'll only give us a tiny boost of income, but I'm wondering if that's even going to be worth it, to be fair. It might be worth getting just a little bit of an armor upgrade. Okay, yeah, might as well do it. So do that. I can then retrain you. Excuse me, and I can also retrain you. Back up to normal. Everyone else is on normal, that's fine. 3 more turns for Belorn.
Yes, my lord.
To hold on to its hold on in the siege. We have a spy here. I forgot I had you here. Let's get you moving.
Approaching.
So we found Dol Amroth, so I went a little bit too far forward.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
Yes, we're waiting on that ballista as well, aren't we? Okay, good. Let's push on to...
Be gone.
There's a couple of siege equipment there. Another one there. Nice. Let's go on to turn 45. We'll try and... Oh, I should have zoomed in on the map, but we'll try and keep an eye on the Palantir at the beginning of the next turn to see where this extra Dunland place is. Oh, and of course you're sieging me at Londire. Okay, that's not good.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
It was actually suggested to go ahead and take Suduri and try and offer that as part of a ceasefire settlement with Enedwaith. Ah, there it is. Matraith. They own Matraith. Wait, how much am I going to get? A military unit. I mean...
Your orders. Yes.
Sure, I'm not going to sell Cair Andros back to
Yes. Stop
Gondor
being
now,
here.
am I? So... Okay, Cair Andros... Yeah, I upgraded the armor for my axes and their weaponry as well, I think. So next, I'm going to do my Royal Guards and my 2 Spearmen. Tirith Anduin now has farmland. Excellent. We could put all of the money into the roads, but I don't really want to do that. Let's look at... Just do a little bits here and there. Bregnas. Farming. Same at Herot as well. And the grain exchange at Elkford. Okay, so...
Yes, my lord.
I will only address you in battle.
Oh, and Hama's there as well. Ooh. That's going to hurt. We've got a decent garrison in there. Londire was ballista towers, wasn't it? Can't remember now.
Your orders,
Okay.
my lord.
Well, Eomer, you could
Come and get me,
intercept this.
coward.
That's the gathering of the captains that was here a minute ago.
Your
Right, let's have a little bit of a look at where all my spies are.
My lord.
So I have one in Caladir there. There's a settlement up there.
My lord.
Leave you here. Let's move you north.
Approaching.
Caras
quiet-
Nunaled.
Approaching.
They own that.
my
Okay.
lord.
We'll keep the spy here
Approaching
to watch
quietly.
the pass.
Yes, my lord. My lord. My lord.
And Falas, let's get you this way.
Approaching quietly.
We'll try and
I
get you
shall
over here.
continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's journey planned out. My lord.
The field of Caladan. Oh, you're there. I completely forgot that you even existed. Right, let's get you. I'll get you down this way.
Approaching quietly. I shall continue tomorrow. My lord. My lord. My lord.
Oh, I have a spy in Gind as well. Goodness me. I have not been
Journey planned.
keeping an eye on my
I
agents
shall
at all, have I?
continue tomorrow. Yes. my lord.
Okay.
My lord.
I'm not sure what I want to do here. I'm kind of thinking maybe I
Your
will
orders, my lord.
temporarily double back with Theodred. Maybe I'll go to this fort. I'm not going to be able to reach there in time, so maybe I'll go to this fort.
Orders.
Gather there. We can then attack Londai if it falls. If we lose Hama, that'd be really, really sad.
Yes, my lord. We shall listen to your proposal, but do not expect much.
They don't
Good
even
day
want a
to you.
ceasefire at this stage anyway.
Your will, my lord.
Okay, right. Well, Eomer, let's...
Yes, my lord.
I've got loads of cavalry, so I could even get a captain to deal with this. See if I can get a man of the hour.
My lord. My lord. Orders. Your will, my lord. My lord. To battle.
Ah, damn it, Eomer's getting involved. Ah, I was hoping to just use a captain, but never mind. All right, Eomer, let's see if we can get rid of this captain, shall we? Imagine if we capture some of this artillery as well. That'd be amazing.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
Okay, so let's keep my infantry spread out here. There we are. Right. Eomer and the Royal Guard. Oh wait, no, Eomer has air-raid lancers, so maybe I'll actually keep him with all of the air-raid lancers that I have over here. We'll do that. And we'll put these heavies over this side too. Scouts over here as well. Horse archers over there. Lovely. Right, there we go. So, we definitely want to try and get that artillery as quickly as possible. So let's get our cavalry moving.
We're ready to ride out.
Horse archers, you can also move. Got a few clanfolk hunters at the front there, but we just want to wipe this out. Really neutralize their impact. Shoot those hunters for me. Get the scouts moving around as well. They do have enough infantry to protect their artillery, unfortunately. Fall back. Just basically need to try and divide the enemy up a little bit here. Even if I could wipe out some of this infantry, that'd be good. Could isolate these marchers. Form up there. I'm going to try and run down these marchers. At least knock a few of them down. There goes that lot.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Right, you guys back off over there. So now let's push on through. See if we can get through this gap in here. Let's get those Brennan's sword. Turn. Aha! Gotcha. Try and get the bodyguard out. Ooh, Eomer. Did we lose anyone? Lost 2 there. It's not bad. Got most of the we've got a large amount of the artillery there. That's good. Oh! Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That wasn't very good, was it? I'm not complaining, obviously, but that was not very good for them, was it? At all.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Fight for Rohan. We await your command.
Smash into those guys. Get away. Eomer, come this way. Ooh, close. Oh, goodness me. Eomer nearly got hit there. We need to get rid of that catapult. We need to get rid of that catapult. Target the catapult. Good. Back away. We've delayed them for the moment. Need a bit more of a run up than that for a charge. Okay. Let's try again. Turn and charge. Smash into their backs there.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Scouts are incoming. Bosh. Not a bad charge from the scouts.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, we've routed them. That's good.
Get ready to ride out.
So we'll see if we can get those sword wielders in a charge as well. Run them down. Let's keep everybody moving. Bish bash bosh.
The battle is very
That was
much
rubbish.
in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Units, move out.
Ooh, Oh, you caught one of my guys there. Right, scouts move in. Oh, there goes the captain. I forgot he was a ballista. Get out of there. Scouts, keep going. Everybody out. Smashing into them. Smashing into them.
The enemy
Nice.
army flees the field.
Broke them.
Pursue and run them down.
So who's left? Oh, there he is. Attack! From your hiding place. Get them. Well done, farmhands. Hiding in the grass and just appeared out of nowhere. 14 losses for 838. That is a very good result. So we've managed to capture 367's value worth of. Well, that's really rubbish English, but we've got a load of prisoners worth 367 as a value. Let's get rid of them. Excellent. Proven commander. Eomer the Conqueror. He's gained a shield maiden. It's a retinue. I was corrected because I kept thinking that they were being called shield maidens, and I thought that was really hilarious. And it turns out I was just being silly, and obviously it was that they gained a shield maiden as part of the retinue. I think it's funnier that they've become shield maidens, but never mind. Never mind. Right, so that is that dealt with. I don't really want to push this army north until I've gained... Well, I suppose I could use this spy.
Approaching quietly.
What we have here? 3 plus 1. How much cavalry do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Orders, my lord.
And I could move them round and sort of try and get to Byro. We could go for that fort actually to start with.
The day is ours. We have
Go capture that. Save ourselves a little bit of money. Meantime, let's recruit ourselves an extra unit of cavalry just as a support.
Your will, my lord. Yes, we'll make orders. By your command, march to my lord.
Skirmishers have arrived. And we can now put this spy across the river.
Approaching quietly.
Minas Morgul.
Approaching.
And Gereth Ungol as well. Minas Morgul does have a Wraith in it, a Nazgul. So it has a Nazgul, it's got some Southron pikemen, some Variag bowmen, and then it's got a load of Orc defenders, which are pretty weak, pretty easy to defeat.
My lord.
Black Gate reached, which does not have a big garrison. Burrs and 4
Yes.
4 defenders. Okay.
My lord.
We'll just occupy both of them. If we can build a big enough force, we could even start looking at expanding outwards into Mordor's territory.
I'm gonna stick you.
For now, I'm happy where we are. 2 turns there. So now that that was secured, I could go ahead and just lay siege
Orders, my lord.
to Tharbad now, actually. Ah, ambushed. That's all right. 2 swordsmen. Oh dear me. Right, okay. Let's wipe them out then, shall we? Nice and quick.
Attack!
Oh, woe is me. We're being ambushed by 2 units of swordsmen. Whatever will I do? Right, let's grab Stop being such an arse, Sapphirs. Come on. Right, let's grab Eomer and his airhead lancers. We're going to grab our other horses as well. Ooh. Separate units, please. Separate units. Nice and easy to maneuver. Let's bring you guys this way. And we're going to just plop our infantry here. Archers at the back. Not going to be worried about them too much. There we are.
Double time! Shifting!
It's like they just appeared on the hill, like in front of our path. Like Eomer was just marching towards Tharbad, and they just suddenly appeared on the hill. So the captain is the one at the back. Yes. Hit the captain. We are good. See if we can get our airhead lancers to run the captain down. Go, 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 go. While he's disorientated. Oh, I was going to say he survived, but no. There he goes.
Will lose their will to fight.
Right, back out, back out, back out. You're going to lose quite a few men there. Lost a few. Yeah, we lost a few. But they got the captain. That was the main goal. So that's all that matters. Right, let's see if we can ruin their morale with the charge. I'm going to try and pincer move this infantry here. Good charge, maybe. Oh no, my cavalry did not do very well there. I think the enemy countercharges I was charging in. Oh, goodness me, we lost a lot of men there. Oh, goodness. So, you know when I was laughing at them earlier? I'm kind of regretting it already. Alright. Back we go. Hopefully we get some of those men back. Nope, they countercharged me again, but they went up against Royal Guardsmen this time. No chance of survival there.
They have lost half their men. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Right. Scouts, you can come run down those last few men there.
The enemy army flees
And there we go.
Pursue and run them down.
Yeah, that was one of those last charges was rather unnecessary.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
22 lost. Oh dear. The 23, 3 healed. Yeah, that wasn't very good. That was not very good at all. We still have plenty of cavalry. That was a little bit aggravating there, actually losing that many men. Never mind. Now we can still march onto Tharbad. Okay, so once again we've managed to capture a load of people. This time 114. Not keeping them.
An honorable, glorious.
My lord.
Alright, so Tharbad. We've only got 2 people in there.
Yes, my lord.
I've got some mercenaries there if I wanted to recruit some at some point. But we're just going to
We shall prevail.
gather ourselves a few bits of siege equipment as well. Right, so Tharbad is now being besieged. We have Theodred over here. As soon as Londai has been resolved, we can bring him back over this way. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do my three-pronged attack, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go into turn 46. And we'll see what happens. We might get attacked by one of those Dunland captains at Tharbad. If that's the case, that would bring the garrison of Tharbad out, which would be quite good for us. We might be able to wipe out the garrison nice and easily. 15, 12. Oh dear, they've got a ballista there as well. I have no cavalry at all. 15, 12 versus 695. Hama, you are... Or Hama. Yeah, you are in trouble. You are in trouble, my friend. All right, let's do this last battle for today's episode.
We attack!
Okay. We have ballista towers. That is one advantage for us. And the enemy are attacking with a ram, ladders, and one unit of ballista. Okay. Well, Hama, I'm going to keep you on the floor. You can protect the gateway. We're going to have the raiders up top on each side to javelin. Take them off for fire at will for the moment. I'm going to have all these guys here as well. What is the fastest unit I have here? Can I... movement speed 100%, 100, 100, 110, 110. Because obviously they will march forward with the ballista first. So I'm wondering which unit to use. I might take this unit off the wall and get them to run after the ballista when it approaches. Never mind, they are putting everybody forward. So I can't do anything. I can't stop them from using that equipment first. That's annoying. If I can destroy the battering ram, I'll be good. At least for a little while. Come on, ballista towers. Oh, that ballista's in range. Oh, come on. You're attacking my wall as well. Oh, you actually hit one of my guys. Move along.
Wash him away.
Move up. Yeah, so this is why I was wanting to take one of these units off the wall, was to go after the ballista. There we go, that should be fine. They're going to knock down that wall. That's going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, that's not going to be good. Could have done with them not knocking down my wall.
The walls have fallen.
Oh, don't even get a animation for it. Here comes their attack. Not much of a kill there, was it? My siege towers could focus on that ram. That'd be good. 4%. That's not great. Come on, I need more hits than that. Otherwise, we are screwed.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
Alright, it looks like I'm going to have to get out there with my swordsman to try and delay these enemy troops.
Raiders.
Oh, we knocked down a ladder. Nice. Not quite sure how that works. Right. Right, you've delayed them. Get back inside. Get back inside.
Raiders.
Oh. Here comes the rest of the enemy army. I mean, going after that siege ram doesn't really make any difference now, does it? But
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Raiders.
Alright, let me get a little closer. Now throw. I'm a little concerned that we may lose this.
Raiders. For Enedwaith.
Who's the captain? Is it the ballista? Is it actually the ballista team? I can't tell.
Ceasefire! Attack! Attack!
Well, we can shoot them in the back. That's the main thing.
Raiders. For Enedwaith.
Come on, clansmen. Or Grey Flood Raiders, I should say.
For Enedwaith.
Get those javelins down there. Here come those river elders.
Raiders. Wash him away.
Goodness me. 19 for 29.
Wash him away. For Enedwaith.
Oh, we routed them. Nice, we routed one of the units. Good, good, good.
Raiders.
Right, start shooting those raiders if you don't mind. Try and kill off these clansmen.
Wash him away.
Can you maybe shoot the river elders? Oh, big volley. Big volley there. Start smashing through these raiders here. Oh, they've captured my gateway. How dare they? No, Hama's right there on the front.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
Hama, I don't want you by the front line. Where are you? He is right there on the front line. That is not good.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Right. Hama, back off, back off. Get the farmhands in there to do that. We're slowly securing the wall. We can take you guys off the wall now. Oh, they're reloading over there, right. Let's bring Hama and his bodyguard out of the way.
For ended wife.
31 for 57.
Wash him away.
Come on, Hama, you need to keep pressing, keep pressing. Oh, he's gone right in there again. Get out of there.
Wash him away.
Get out of there. Oh, he's still there. No. Hama, what are you doing? Hama is... he's cut off. No!
Raiders.
Break through, break through.
Raiders.
Save Hama, save Hama. Spearmen are broken. Yes, keep pushing, keep pushing. Get to those raiders.
Wash him away.
His bodyguard is taking a beating. Oh, he survived. Oh. That was close. That was very close. Stop shooting his bodyguard. Right.
Wash him away.
You guys over there. You guys somewhere over here. Right, we're on 37 for 68, so we are just about holding onto this.
Raiders.
Oh, good, like, spinning hit there to, like, completely flatten that guy. Nice. Alright, the raiders are coming in. River Elders are coming in.
Wash him away.
Keep these lands safe.
Alright. Nearly 3/4 of the enemy army defeated. These River Elders are going to be difficult, though.
Raiders.
Oh, we knocked out 2 ladders. Brilliant.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
How does defeat seem almost certain?
For ended wife.
Definitely going to need some more units in here to garrison, aren't we?
For ended wife. For ended wife.
Alright, we're doing okay. Half our force for 80% of the enemies.
Wash him away.
We've lost half of our men.
Yeah, I know. Like the River Elders.
Keep these lands safe. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Everybody on the River Elders. Go, go, go. Hama is right there in the middle again.
For ended wife.
Okay, 53 for 90. Yes, broke them. River Elders were the ones I was most worried about, to be fair, because I think they were actually gold chevron, if I remember seeing the on the campaign map. Nice. Okay. Got Angren Raiders coming in. Let's form up.
Raiders, wash them away.
The own Raiders coming in. Let's pincer move them. Nice.
Raiders.
Routed them. So who's left? One River Elders escaping. We've got the enemy ballista at the back.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
So let's go deal with that then, shall we?
Raiders. For-ended wife. Wash him away. Wash him away.
So this is the last unit. Here we go.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
That's most of the enemy engineers down. One left. It's the captain. I forgot that the captain was here. I'm too used to wiping out enemy generals and captains early in battle, so I forgot he was even there.
Now
Nice.
behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Oh, goodness me.
Press the attack.
Oh, what a good look at that. Look at it. Goodness me, what a bloodbath. Look at this. Tell you what, the ballista towers and my raiders on the wall are what saved me here. My men held the line. The farmhand pikemen are basically gone, but they held the line just long enough for those raiders and those towers to do something. And up here as well, look at that. Well, let's just bring it to an end there, shall we? 295 for 1341.
Victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
So we've actually recovered to 42% casualties. So 74, 79 casualties were healed total. Not bad, not bad at all. We just about held on. Right, so we've gained enough, or captured enough soldiers to be valued at 813. We're not going to let any of them escape across the Quathlo. Across the Quathlo. Can't talk now. There we go. Ooh, Dunlaric's garrison has just grown significantly. Excellent. Ah, 5 more coin and we would have had 4 8s there. That would have been good. Ooh, new general. In Cair Andros, no less. Well, I don't need you here. So I'm actually going to try and get you back the other way.
Camp here. We shall continue tomorrow.
I will, well, I mean, I might have needed him later.
Have a taste of my
Captain
blade.
Brog. Farming. And what I want to do up in Londai, well, first of all, is repair that wall. And get myself some roads. Can't recruit anybody yet, but I can get some mercenaries.
Cowardly ambush if need be.
That's all I need for now. Maybe another spy as well.
My lord, approaching.
Get you up here.
I shall continue to.
Right, Folberg has a leather tanner. That's good. Get some farming there too. That's all of our money gone already. Okay. Big garrison there.
My lord, approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. Yes,
My lord. By your command.
Get you
We'll make
there.
camp here. Your will, my lord. Orders.
Right, let's pull back to the bridge so that we don't lose a ballista if they suddenly sally down and attack us. I'm kind of tempted to get Theodred to go and attack Siduri and take it so that we can... Factionaire's there as well. So that we might be able to sue for peace with Enedwaith. So I am kind of tempted to go that way. But I think for now what I will just focus on is... just like moving troops up that way from somewhere, from elsewhere. So spare militia units, let's sort of get them to rendezvous at various forts, I suppose.
By your command.
Head that way.
March to exhaustion.
my lord.
Lovely.
This had best be worth our time. Farewell then.
Still demanding. Right, you can get in there.
My lord. Yes. Your will, my lord.
Space for one unit. Well, I'm wondering whether to move something from here over there for now. Might just move an infantry unit there just to plug the hole for the moment until those archers can move their next turn. Let's do that. Still a lot of Mordor troops moving in, but there is a giant army there from Faramir with some heavy infantry in there too. Excellent stuff. Might be able to secure this. Okay, so apart from Cair Andros, no real territorial gains, but some significant gains from the battles we've just fought. We've saved Londire. We've managed to break out from our fort near Tharbad and are actually sieging it. We've obviously taken Cair Andros. We've also had a little spy around along the river here to Byrig, so we're going to hopefully attack that next turn, or next episode, and next turn actually. So yeah, overall not bad. So thank you very much for watching this extra long video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all in the next episode.